Hi everyone, this is Sylvie with Craft Perfect. I think it's gonna 7:05, I guess. So I'm just gonna to go ahead start. Hi Beverly, how are you? So this is what I'm going to show you how to make today, and I'm also going to show you how to make another little project, which will be this bookmark. Okay, so this one, it's not my original idea. So every time when I see on the Pinterest or when I am see on the Facebook, I see something I like, I just snip it. So sometimes I did not snip the best of it. Like, I just have the pictures, so I don't know which demonstrator's original idea is this coming from. So I go back, I couldn't find it. Okay, so I just don't want to take credit for this, and I did a little bit change, but of course I did not see how she did it. I just have the pictures, so I will do my version of it. So this is the two project we're going to make today. Okay, and just for sneak peek, this is gonna to show you how to make this next week. And same idea, I took this idea from somebody, I don't know who, but I changed a little bit. But I think she was doing a card, but I put this into a box. So actually this is a little purse, and inside, this is my own. Okay, I create 3x3 card to put inside this case, and this can be a gift card holder or anything. So this will be the Facebook Live next week. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how to do it. So I'm going to change the view. And this week's hostess code is this. So if you place a $50 order, I am gonna to send you a kit to make that notepad, and also this is just additional gift for you. So I'm going to send you this if you place a $50 order with this hostess code. Okay, so let's get started. So this can be a car, but actually it's an easel. So when you make it stand up. Okay, so this is the notepad and also a pen to go with it, and this is super easy. So I am gonna to show you how do I do it. So first, you are just gonna to cut your regular 8.5 by 11 paper into half in the long way, which is 4.25. Okay, then you're gonna to score at 5.5. So you just think about, this is just the regular card. It's just, so you can just score at 5.5 here, and then I move this line to 2.75 here and cut in half. Basically this is just this side, and if you don't want to score, you just fold them in half, then we'll be done. So this is the card base you have. And then I am gonna to use another set of a die which I like a lot. It's called the Decode Rectangle die, and this die create I have this kind of pre-cut for you, so I won't take too much of time. They create this like not straight I don't know, can you see that? not straight edge. So I know some looks like when you tear the paper, I know some people, you know, we want to have that effect, so we want to, you know, do this edge as a tear, but some people just cannot do that. So Stampin' Up come up with this die, and they create that look for you, so you can just cut the paper and have that look. And this set come with 8 dies, and they are like in different sizes, so this is a great set of die to have. So I just cut this through, use the white paper, okay? Then the other designer series paper I use, this is called, let's see, Bright and Beautiful. And I really like this cute and very colorful paper, because I feel like with this you can make so many different projects. And one, oh, see, I have this. This is a Bright and Beautiful. The only thing I don't like is this is a 6x6 paper. Sometimes when I need something big, it's just having a little bit challenge on that. So as you can see, one side of this paper is like all different pattern and very happy color. This is what I like diagonal stripes and the horizontal or vertical stripes. Okay, and the other side, oh, this is on my way, and the other side is settled, very subtle print, and has that ombre effect. So I like this paper a lot. So I'm using this paper for today's project, and probably you will see me use this paper over and over again. So I'm going to use this page for our project today. And since, okay, this is my sample. So we need a colorful paper on here. Since this is 2 3/4, so we are just gonna to have 2 1/2. For me, I like them have a little bit border around it, so it's about a 1/4 inch short. And you know the width of this is 4 1/4, so you just need 4. Okay, like that. So what we're gonna to do is you fold this, right? So I'm just gonna to glue this on here. And I don't know, I really don't have a good luck on this kind of bottle. I bought some quite a back ago, and the 2 of them, because I pulled this off my bottle. So my girl, Sheila, she gave me 5, I think. And sometimes I just don't have the best luck for them. So, okay. Yeah. I like to use tumble too, but of course I'm out of it, so I'm just using this. So you're going to put your colorful designer series paper here, and we already cut this off. So I'm just gonna to put, so because we are gonna to make this stand up, okay? So you just want to put the glue on half of this white paper. So I'm just going to start here. A little bit lower than half, just in case, okay? And when I do this kind of project, I like to make them flat, okay? So I can see if they are in the center, okay, like that. I think we are doing pretty good here. And I am gonna to use the new set from the 2023-2024 catalog. Crafting with You. From the stamp set, you can see there's a drawing board, sewing machine, and big shot. Okay, love it. And also the yarns and a lot of good sentiment and pens. But if you look at the dies, actually they can cut more things other than these images. Of course, you know, they always have something you can cut out the image from here, but additionally they have this to cut the paper trimmer, and they can cut these hoops, and also the scissors here, and the ruler, and the thread, spool of thread. I'm having problem to say that kind of word. A lot of R or O together, you know, that's, I just still cannot say that. And also there's a basket for the yarns, and also different button shapes, different heart here. So I feel like between the stamp set and the dies, you just can make so many projects with this. So we are using this. So I need this drawing board. Oh, maybe this, hopefully this, okay. And the color I am using is the Pretty Peacock. I'm so glad this color coming back. Another reason I like this paper is you just pick any color you want from this paper and they all go well together. Okay. And I need a piece of paper. Okay. Here. I'm moving everything away from me so I won't make a mess. Okay, so I'm just gonna do like that, and you just stamp it. Okay, and I'm gonna to cut it. I feel like I'm just working on here for like what, less than 3 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and my table is already a mess. I'm betting you probably later I cannot find my things again. Okay, so now I need a die to cut image, and I like to use the washi tape. I don't know if you are like me or not. Have a lot of washi tape, and of course they can decorate the car, but I feel like I use them the most is to secure the dies. Okay, so I'm just gonna to cut it. Okay, like that. So they turn out perfectly. And the other color, actually, you can use, it doesn't matter which color you use. I try to pick something very light. Here I use the bubble bath color, and I use something light so the word, you know, over it, you still can show. So you can either use another color. Here is a lemon lolly, you know, it's still very light for the background. So I'm going to use pink, okay, since I like pink. And I still don't understand why this color called bubble bath. I was just thinking bubble bath, maybe bubble gum is the pink color, but its bubble bath should be more blue. I don't know, because when I think about the bubble, it's blue color. I don't know. Maybe I'm the weird one. So sometimes I really don't know how they name this colors, all these colors. So this one I'm putting on here, but later I feel like maybe I should put on the side or maybe on lower corner. So just filling up the space. So I am gonna to do in here. Okay. And I really like the sentiment, say life is better when you are crafting, because other than work and pretty much I would say most of the time is doing the craft. So you can like that. Okay. It's a little bit over, but I think it's perfect fine. So this is the time I'm gonna to put on here. And okay, I'm gonna to show you how I do this. I know there's a leaf I put in behind, so kind of decorate will not be so bare. And when my girl was doing it, they were having a hard time because they tried to glue the leaf to behind the painting board. Maybe that's how you call that. And they were just, anyway, I'm just gonna to show you how I do it. There's no wrong way or good way or correct way. So I just show you how I do mine, and the hope this will helps you. But if not, or maybe you can give me some suggestion how you do it, please let me know, because I love how we learn from each other. I'm just putting a pop dot in the middle of the board. Then I am just put it down. Okay? And I am using this punch. I love this punch so much, and I'm so glad they still keep this one, because you can cut 2 different style of leaves in one punch. And if you know me, and you know I prefer punch more than the die, because I don't need to take the use the big shot. And sometimes if the die, you always need to use the washi tape to make sure they stay in the place, so they will not keep moving. So the color I'm using is Parakeet Party, and this is the garden green. Okay, or you can use any shade of green you have. I think will be pretty too. So I'm just going to use this 2 color. Then when I'm doing this, I'm just putting the glue at the root, and because I like my leaf like a flow, so look more nature. Then I'm just, since I'm only put the pop dot in the center, so I can always tuck in. Okay, so in this way you can adjust your leaves, you know, they won't go over the cards, so you still have no problem. You have no problem to put them inside the envelopes, because this is just the regular size of the card. And also you can see like if this is like the way you want to look. Okay, so I'm just use these 2 colors of leaves like that. Okay, so I'm gonna to do a little bit here. So now I know probably you were thinking, okay, that doesn't look very secure, but this is the time I go back, and because you can always add more pop dot. Okay, to your project. And you can put as many as you want, you know. Okay, so I'm just putting the 4 corners, and this they still kind of flowing. So, and you just cut this into smaller pieces, okay? So this is why I like our pop dot, like a dimensions, because you can always adjust them to the size you want. And this is a little bit small, so I'm just use the tiny beanie one like there. And I like this skinny part because this is always perfect to put on here. Okay. Okay. And now is the time to put our post-it note. And you can buy this in all kind of color. And this is kind of fat, just so the regular post-it is fat. But if you want to mail it, just make sure probably you want to buy the one from Dollar Tree, or maybe you can take them in half, otherwise will be too bulky. Okay, so I am just gonna to glue this. Okay, you just put the glue in the back of your pad, and you can put in here. Okay, so this is how they look like. Okay, so now we are going to make the matching pens. Okay, so you just need to look, and I was able to find this jot, this from Dollar Tree too. When you find a pen, you want to find the kind that you can like open. It doesn't matter you open from the front or from the back, okay? So you just need to make sure you find those kind. So you can insert your paper in. And I know when you make the project, you have a lot of these strips left. So this is the perfect time to use it, okay? What I do is I take this and I start with a little bit angle like that. And you just hold on it and then you twist. Okay. Okay. You just twist it like that. Okay. Then you put them inside the pen. And this will be perfect for the scrap paper, how you use your scrap paper. And I did not use very long piece because here has a black piece. So you won't see it. You just make sure, you know, you push them so they are at the end. Then you can just close it. Then you have a matching pen. Then when you put leave this on the table, then this is how you can set. So when you are ready to write a note, you always have your notepad and your pen together. Okay, so this is our first project. And our second project will be, see, I'm telling you, my table, okay, is this bookmark. This bookmark, like I say earlier, when I see the picture I like, the project I like, I just do the screenshot on my phone, because I know every time when I save in the Pinterest or some places, I will never go back to look at. In the picture, it's easier for me, so I did, and I never did a good job. And sometimes I didn't take the names, and there's no link, and just the pictures. So I really don't know whose original idea is this. And what I think she does is for the page, you know, you like, then you just put on there so you can go back to find it. And I don't know how she make it because I only have the picture. So I just look at picture and create my own, but I still want to give her the credit, okay? So this is not my original idea. I just made my version of it, okay? So let's do this. And you need this die. This is the tailor-made tag die, okay? So I'm using the biggest one here. And what you need to do is when you have a big piece of the paper, the regular paper, and you just need to, because this is a little bit more than 2 inches, okay? So I'm just gonna to cut 3 inches, just like that. And actually, you can use any color you want, and I just fold this in half. Yeah, after I explain to you and you know what I'm doing, okay? So now this is the side you fold. We are going to take this card and put in here, and make sure this is the side you fold. You leave that, and this is a place you want to cut. Does that make sense? This part is hanging out, so they won't cut the paper. So you will still have this connect piece together, okay? So we are going to run through the big shot. Okay? So once you have them cut, this, when it's open, ooh, they still connect, okay? So that's the only tricky part. And we are going to using 1/2 inch of the scrap, you know, from those designer series paper. I use this 1/2 inch strips to as an insert of the pen, and you can use that to make this project, okay? So I am just going to glue this on here. I like this, has those stitches, so I can just line up with that, so I know they are straight, okay? Like that. Okay. The next things we are gonna to stamp is the big shot. Okay, how can I lost my stamp set in here? Okay, so I am just gonna to put this on here. And the color I'm using for the big shot is the smoky slate. Okay, so really love it. Okay, so we are just gonna to put Okay, I'm just gonna to cut it. Okay. Okay. See, this one just like here. Okay, so I'm gonna to use the pop dot. Maybe I should use two. Oopsie, two. Ooh, so kind of even them out. Okay, so I'm just gonna to put in here. And I am gonna to use the sentiment. You inspire me here. Or I feel like you can put this one, but probably a little bit tight. And with love, it's a little bit too small, so I'm choosing this one. That's the reason I like this paper, because you can use any color for the sentiment. So since I have the pretty peacock, I'm just going to use in here. You inspire me, okay? Like here. Okay. And another trick here, I kind of freehand to cut a piece of paper so they look like they are coming from the big shot, okay? Because the way they angle that, so you need to cut a little bit like this, right? So you just need to play with it. So I'm just going to put like that and put on here. And so it's feel like, okay, maybe you can always adjust it. Okay. So that's look like your paper is out of the big shot. Okay. And it just happened to be, I have a lot of this old 2017, 2019 in color bowl, okay? And since that has every color, so you can use them to hide these holes, okay? But if you don't have them, it's fine. We have a new in color, or probably you have a lot of this embellishment at home. This is 2023, 2025 in color dot, or this one is adhesive bake solid gems, okay? So since this strip has any color, so you can just pick one. How about this? I'm just pick one from here. So because the whole purpose, we just want to cover that hole. And if you want, you can use ribbon too, you know. So since this has the blue, let's just put the blue in here. How about that? See? It's still pretty. And I don't know if you care about the back. If you do, you can just put one in the back too. Okay? And with the dies, a lot of you buy those magnet sheet from the craft store, and I just buy the vent cover from Walmart. So this, you know, for your air conditioner vent covers. So it's inside has 2 sheets. I can probably use them for 4 different dies. They come, I'm out of it, but they come in the size like that. I think it's a 5 by 12 inch. Okay, then you will have a lot of leftover small pieces like this. So this is what I'm using here. I think this each pack is like $3, $4, something like that. I really cannot remember because every time, maybe 7, I don't know. Every time I buy a whole bunch of that. So I just use them and put on the original pack, and so they are not very thick like what you usually have from the craft store, but I feel like they serve me well. So this is how I use. So what you do is I just cut them like 2 pieces. You feel like they have the same width. And we have then you kind of need to see how they work together, and you know they will not be exactly like line up, right? So, and this is the old version of the tear and tape, so I'm just using this, and I put in back of here and turn around, and I put in back of here. So make sure you have those on both sides, okay? And you just peel it. Here. And you open up your bookmarker book, and you just place them in here. Since they kind of grab together, so you can just close it, okay? So that's how the bookmark works. So here is the project we made today as a bookmark, and also this notepad holder and the pen, okay? So here is my hostess code here. If you place a $50 order, I will send you a supply to make this notepad kit, and also I will send you this. I have one bookmark and several candy inside as my thank you gift. So with $50, make sure you use this code. I have this when I do my open house last weekend. So I just want to share with you the make and take project we make, and also the gift for coming. So that's this. And next week, I'm going to show you how to make this. And this is a purse, and inside has a 3x3 note, and you can use them as a gift card holder, any, I don't know, embellishment holder, anything. So this is a project for next Wednesday. So this is what I want to show you today. Hope you like my project, and let me know if you have any ideas, any things you want to share with me, or any good ideas, and what you want to see in the future. So I will see you next Wednesday, and happy stamping. Bye.